Breaking news out of the Scottish Premiership as Celtic drop points against Kilmarnock. What's it done to the league? We'll take a little look next. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction review show. Take a look back at the old second match day and the Scottish Premiership, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash the old subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Scottish Premiership related, Blackburn Rovers related, World football related. We're going to know here, boys, under one, Roverseas. Yes, match day number 2. And we've already got a couple of little breakaway leaders. In fact, I think there's 3 breakaway leaders at the top of the table. And we'll get all into all that business in just a second. Before that, I want a big shout out to the Patreon gang. You know who you are, supporting the channel in another way. That should do. Big respect to the Dirty Dozen. You know who you are. Dylan Goddard, William Shepherd, LG and Cal, Bianca Muller, Daniel Pʀᴇᴅɪᴄᴛɪᴏ, Joachim Johansson, Tom Berrister, Tom Clark, Johnstone, Ⴘᴘᴅᴛᴇ, and Aztec Marky B Mark, supporting the channel the way that they do behind the scenes. Appreciate the love. Thank you very much. And if anyone's out there looking and thinking, you know what, I want to be a patron and support the channel in another way, and to become a new best mate, and to make it not only 12 patrons but a 13, there is a link down below in the old description. Check it on out, patreon.com/Roverseas. Now let's jump into the thick of things, folks, and talk about the games, the results, and the drama and all that kind of stuff. Take a look at the table, and then of course we'll get to your predictions, because we do have an outright leader in the prediction league, boys. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it, of course. St Johnstone against Aberdeen. COVID strikes again on this bad boy. This game didn't even take place. Aberdeen, naughty boys, how dare you screw up the league already, pals. I see you by the way, pal. Yeah, you screwed it all up for the rest of us. Super Jays will have to wait midweek. What's going to happen? In fact, this is a double match week out in Scotland. I don't even know if Aberdeen are going to be able to take part in it, and they could be, 3 games behind everybody else come the end of this week. Goodness gracious me, 8 players I think were scratched off, and yeah, the drama is that's it. That was all the drama, so nothing to get excited about here at this bad boy. So match postponed. Hopefully that's the first and the last time I ever hear those words, because we need to get this shit sorted out. Mascot, be fucking behave yourselves. I tell you, it pisses me off. Well, you ruin it for the best of us. Makes me mad. Mask up, 6 feet, all that. Come on, people. It's not rocket science. Anyway, enough jabber. Let's get into the next one then. Hamilton Academicals, they took on Ross County, and that bad boy ended up as a 1-0 win for the Rosses. That's right, Ross County smashed it, dashed it in the end. Possession-wise, Ross County did dominate as well with 61% of the possession, 39% for Hamilton. Actually, as for the shots, 9 shots apiece, 6 on target for Ross County, 4 on target for Hamilton. They had 9 corners compared to their 1 for the winners. 14 fouls. 15 for Ross County. McKay, the one and only goal scorer on the day. That's Billy to you and I. That makes it back-to-back wins for the Ross County. They're looking pretty savvy as well. So a big result for them. Of course, for me, I think they were doomed. But they started the season in tip-top form. So Ross County looking very good already. Next up, it was my boys. That's right, Hibs. They smashed them. Smashed Livingston 4-1 in the end. Nesbitt with a hat-trick. Got the match ball as well. Dorridge got herself with the other goal on the 44th minute. Dykes made it a little bit interesting for Livingston, giving them a bit of hope, but unfortunately it was already game over at that point. It was 3-0 at that point. As you can see, the starting lineups are on your right hand side. Shots though, Hibs actually had 18 shots on the day, 8 on target, 4 corners and 11 fouls. Meanwhile, Livingston had 12 shots, 3 on target, 5 corners, 17 fouls. Possession wise, Livingston bossed it, but unfortunately they didn't do anything with it. 4-1 makes it back-to-back wins for Hibs. Goodness gracious me, we're going to go all the way. Wow, I wish. I did say I do fancy Hibs to do very well. Probably being the best of the rest if you want to take a look at it. Next up, it was these bad boys. Dundee got themselves up and running with their first victory of the campaign with a 1-0 win over Motherwell, who look absolutely shit at the moment. They don't know what they're doing. Reynolds with the one only goal on the 52nd minute. 18 shots on the day for Motherwell. 4 on target, 7 corners, 11 fouls. They had 60% possession, more possession, but they just failed to convert the chances in the end. 11 shots for Dundee United. 3 on target, 8 corners and 12 fouls. I do apologise if I do keep on saying Dundee. It's just lack of practice. I do apologise. I know it's a big negative, but it's only a mistake. I'm not trying to piss people off on purpose. I know the rivalry. I used to live kind of up there, up by Inverness. I know it's nowhere near Dundee, but realistically, when you're up in Inverness or Kinloss, for those people who are familiar with the area, you'll know what I mean. And when you're up there, flipping 200 miles away is local. And Dundee was one of the teams kind of up there. Inverness, Aberdeen, Dundee United, and all and Dundee and all that kind of jazz. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. 1-0 win. Dundee United are up and at them. They got themselves their first 3 points of the season. And of course, next up into Sunday's games, Rangers put 3 past St Mirren, 3-0 in the end. Morelos still here. He's still pissing here with 2 goals for himself, 69th minute and the 74th minute. But they got their goal scoring underway with a big fat OG from McCarthy on the 23rd minute. 28 shots on the day for Rangers, 12 on target, 3 in the back of the net. 14 corners, 9 fouls for Rangers, 74% possession as well. So they did completely dominate the game on this one. 4 shots for St Mirren, 2 on target, 1 corner, 8 fouls, and just 26% possession. But yeah, Morelos is here, but for how long? I know Lille just sold a big time player over there. They're also investing elsewhere. So yeah, I think who was the big man that they sold? I can't really remember. But anyway, Morelos, if they don't sign him, I don't know what's going to happen with him. I really don't. And they also crashed out, of course, in the old Europa League. So that's all done and dusted. And wrapping it up, it was Kilmarnock up against Celtic. Ended up 1-1 in the end. Goodness gracious me. Celtic actually took the lead in the 11th minute with Christie. Banging in the goal there. Burke equalised for Kilmarnock on the 24th minute. It was a pretty much one-sided affair with 70% possession for the champions, Celtic. 30% for Kilmarnock. 17 shots on the day for Celtic. Just, is that right? 2 on target? I don't know about that. Did I update those stats on there? Let me have a quick scan on that. That is actually correct. Goodness gracious me. It's like Blackburn Rovers stats. That's 17 shots, only 2 on target. Goodness gracious. Put your shooting boots on, Celtic. You're embarrassing yourselves. 2 corners, 14 fouls, 13 fouls for Kilmarnock, who got themselves a trusty old point in the end. So Killy doing very, very well as well, getting themselves a nice crusty little point against Celtic in the end, 1-1. So, yeah, not too bad for Kilmarnock. It's probably a good week for Hibs, Rangers, and of course, Ross County. And this is the situation as it stands. Hibs and Rangers, alongside Ross County, with 6 points out of 6. Celtic and Dundee United also remain unbeaten, with St Mirren the best of the rest. Down the table, Hamilton are in the relegation spot, with Livingston not too far behind as well. Of course, with that COVID match between Super Jays and Aberdeen, it does put them in a bit of a no man's land. And I just don't know what's going to happen with Aberdeen. Okay then, folks, let's get into the old prediction vortex and take a look at how we all got on, including myself. So if 0-1, you're in the shit-faced club. 2-3, which it usually is 2-4, you're in the straight-faced gang. And 4+, you're in the top banana now. Of course, we've had to amend these grading criteria because of Aberdeen. Pissing me off, man. Pissing me off. I did all the hard work with the old prediction league to work out a division of 6. But no, you're going out to piss on my parade. So let's take a look at my predictions first, which is at the top end compared to the results, which is down here at the bottom. Of course, I went with Super Jays anyway over the COVID-11. That is Aberdeen. 2-1 in the end, but of course did not happen. Hamilton, I went with a 0-0 draw against Ross County. Obviously, it was a 1-0 win for Ross County. I did go with Hibs. 2-1 in the end. It was actually a 4-1, so not bad. And that one, Motherwell, I went with them over Dundee United. Got a shame on me. Shame on me. I did go with Rangers. 3-0 in the end. Got that one bang on the nose, boys. Bang on the nose. And then I did go, of course, just like the majority of us. I think there's only one person who actually did not go with Celtic victory. They went with a draw. I actually went with the Celtic victory, of course. Pretty poopy. I'm going to start with them all then. Now, if you see a crown just like this guy, that means you were one of the predicting leaders last time around. Now, of course, there was a shit ton of years last time around, but next week we're only going to have one. We have an outright prediction leader, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. Let's go in to take a look at your predictions. Venom, he comes up then with Not Too Shabby. Depak, the Great, not too bad as well. Trello, not too bad. Shane O'Donnell did very, very well. Mike Gallagher, the last, of course, prediction king last time around. He did okay as well this time around. Nathan Heaver, well done to you, the old Kiwi master. Purple Laser. That's it. Well done, well done. Top banana. All right, he's in there. He's in contention. Carl BTW, not too shabby. And Slav and Celtic, not too bad. Club skills, he did pretty poop this week. Cody Cahoe, legend, because he is a Patreon. Well done to you, sir. He also did very, very well. Russell Frost, he was a late. I didn't get him last time around. I do apologise, but he was one of the outright leaders. He got, I think, 4 was the score to get himself top. He might have actually got 5, so he actually might have been outright leader. So realistically, he should wear a crown on his own. But because it was late to put them all together, and this is how it's panned out. So that's how it is. But he's got himself a crown. He is currently with this cluster prediction king until we get to that point. But anyway, well done, Russell Frost. He is a patron as well, and he did pretty well this time around. Joel Cook, how'd you get on? Not too shabby. Roberto Hollis, another prediction king. Last time, I'm not giving you a round of applause now, but You did shit, so you've blown it. You've blown it, pal. You've blown it. Shepherd, well done, son. You are a patron, and I do much appreciate the love. Isa, he also was a patron. Was a prediction king last time around. He also did okay this time around. Ultra Oma Murat, not too bad. Matt Gunner, he did all right for himself, and he's also I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Football Mapper, not too bad. Jaden FC, not too bad. Bianca Muller, patron, respect to you, madam. Well done, but unfortunately, you did poop this time around. LG and Cow, he's a patron and he's a prediction king at the moment. Woo, woo! And he also got Straight Face Gang this time around. Mitt Matrus, not too bad. And Moritz Spalletti did absolute okay as well. So, not too bad. Into the final stretch here. Don's Moments, not too bad. Jamie Cunningham, not too bad. And we are QPR Top Banana. Well done, sir. So, what we're going to do now, of course, after taking a look at all those ifs, ands, and maybes, let's take a look at the current, at this week's leaderboard, not the overall leaderboard. So, let's get into it then. So, the current second week match day leaderboard looks like this. Check out your names as it scrolls by. Of course, some familiar names from last week, but of course, we do have an outright leader for this week, and it is, well, actually, there's two of you, Nathan Heaver. That's right, and we are QPR. Well done for this week, boys and girls. Well done. Do you get crowns for this week? You do. You do get a couple of crowns, of course. So, fair play to you. Maybe put that on your marker. I've got one crown for the week. We are QPR, not too shabby as well, and a couple of patrons doing very, very well as well. But that was just week 2, boys and girls. I know this is confusing. I'm confusing myself as and when we do this. It's still very, very new. But this is the overall lead. I'm in there. Look, I just spot myself. I'm right down here. Look, I'm right down here. I did okay. I did about 40%. Leading the chasing pack, just because I can put the data in wherever I want. But anyway, let's take a look at the overall lead. We do have an overall leader. Let's take a look at it. So here it comes, the overall. Woo! Give a round of applause. I'm excited. I'm excited. Some people didn't show up for the second time around, but they suffered. They suffered. There's me. Woohoo! Look at me go. Russell Frost is your outright leader with a 73% success rate over 2 weeks. Well done. And he is, of course, not only the outright prediction king, he's also a patron. So much love to you, sir. Nathan Heaver's in second. We Are QPR is in third. Il Machadito Dindanosa is also in joint third alongside Mike Gallagher. Cody Cole, LG and Cow also in that top 10 there. And myself just down the bottom there. So I need to pick up my game, boys. Up my game. So hopefully you're liking the old prediction league. It is proving to be very, very tricky to keep it up with the paces, boys and girls. But that is it. So next time around when we do the next week's predictions tomorrow, or later on today, whenever I get around to it, because it is a double match week this week, Russell Frost will be proudly, whenever he makes his predictions, he will have the crown on his head for as long as he is the overall prediction king. And that is him right now. It's his to lose. Don't mess it up now, Russell Frost. It's on you. It's on you, sir. But that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the Match Week 2 review and, of course, the shaping up of the prediction league. Now, we're going to be doing these prediction leagues across Europe when the Eredivisie kicks off, when the League On kicks off in a couple of weeks' time. Of course, the Bundesliga, the Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2. We've got it all here, boys and girls, under one roof. So make sure you stick around for those. Hopefully, by the time the other leagues kick up, we'll have it all figured out. But right now, it's still a bit of a teething process, so just bear with me. And this is a new rule, not a new rule, but it is a rule. The predictions cut off. You can't make, if you make a prediction after like 1 hour prior to the kickoff of the first game of the match week, which according to my eyes is Tuesday. I don't know what time it is in England. Tuesday, I don't know, let's say 7 o'clock in England is probably the cut-off time. For anyone who makes predictions after that will not be accounted for. They won't be added to this. And it has to be made in the preview video, which will follow this one. Don't put it in the Digicast one. I'm not going to go there. I did add a few people who were stragglers, basically. Russell Frost he did put it in there, and I did move him in there, and he did question me about it, so that's why it's rectified a little bit. So make sure you get it in the preview video, not the Digicast video. Enough jabba jabba. That's it. I'm not going to go on anymore. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. And of course, if you are new, smash your subscribe button. Of course, if you want to go that step further and become a patron, check out the description down below, patreon.com/Roverseas. And patrons do get access to live data as and when I punch it into the old leaderboard. So they'll have inside information as to who is the outright thing. If they use it, they might not want to bother. The data is there for them. They know where it is. They know where it is, boys and girls. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until then, I'll see you all for the preview. Matchday number 3 right around the corner. And of course, matchday number 4 is next weekend. Woo! Goodness gracious me, I'm getting excited. Are you getting excited? I'm excited. Until then, I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.